1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to the planet. Welcome to existence. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everybody's watching you now. Everybody waits for you now. What happens next? What happens next? I dare you to move. Dare you to move. I dare you to lift yourself off the floor. I dare you to move. I dare you to move. Like today never happened. Today never happened before. Welcome to the fallout. Welcome to distance. Attention is here. Attention is here. Between who you are and who you could be. Between how it is and how it should be. Yeah, I dare you. What's up, Jooba people? Another lesson. Here we go. Dare you to move. A really old song and a banger of a song. I've loved it ever since I heard it about 20 years ago, and it is just, I love it. I can never get tired of this song. It's got two really nice non-diatonic chords. It's got killer intro, very deep, impactful lyrics, and a very strong message. I would really encourage you to just think about the message of the song. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. All right, so we've got standard tuning here, so nothing fancy. Standard tuning, 4/4 time signature. You can put the capo anywhere, although if you go higher than capo 5, it's going to start getting a little too high to play, because the intro is already quite high. So let's jump straight into the intro chords. The strumming is not that complicated. I'm not going to get into the strumming. It's just down, up, down, down, good. That's basically the strumming. So if I play the E chord here, 7th fret. So, chaka 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 cha, chaka 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 cha. Okay, 1, 2. I'm just gonna play the intro slowly for you. I'm starting here at the 9th fret with the C sharp minor. The intro just once again slowly. Start with the pinky on, take it off. Welcome to, let me just see, sorry, I have had a little bit of a situation here with the audio. Give me just 1 second. System overload. Okay, well, it's still working. Okay, so we start with this da 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 da, and then to the E, also 9th fret. A, a long full bar on the A. Now later in the first verse, that's the intro, and it also the same progression for the verse. You take this down to the 4th fret to play an F sharp 5. It functions as a 2 major chord, and then later in the song you go to the 3rd fret here. What happens next? That's the flat 3 major chord beautiful non-diatonic chord. It comes from the E minor, the key of E minor, and it's very nice. And then you go to a B. Now these shapes come from our E shape. Just move it up to the frets 8 and 9, and then add the index finger on fret 7. And then you have your B chord. Okay, then we're going to drop down to E, E5 chord, 7th fret, simple power chord shape. And then we go to the B again, to the A, 5th fret. So you can, every time there's an A in the song, you can either play this A, the 5th fret, or A sus2 here on the 2nd fret. Okay, later in the song, we're also, in the second verse, we're going to play this F sharp 7 chord. It's the same E shape bar chord on the 2nd fret. What happens next? Okay, and these two chords, the C sharp minor and the B, are also nice to play if you want to do that riff. And very important with them, with the B, you want to mute the top string, either with your middle finger or with your index finger. But I find that sometimes gives you that ugly buzz of the string touching the nail, so I like to mute it with my middle finger. I think of my middle finger as just wanting to touch the wood at the top, not thinking of it touching the string, but touching the wood at the top. And then the C sharp minor, you just go up 2 frets. You can add this finger there, but then you can't mute, so yeah. So that's where that riff comes. Okay, so there's a couple of parts I want to go through. The intro you've already got down, and I'm just going to go through it slowly, actually, one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With this chord here, be careful not to hit the open D string. So what I sometimes do is I play, then I go to a full A shape. Then you know you're not gonna, if you accidentally hit the 4th string, you're not gonna get that dodgy D sound. Or mute it with your, keep playing that, and then when everyone's here, you do this. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Now this finger I'm just holding in between string 6 and 5 to get that nice muted sound there. So I've just got it neatly lodged in there. I'm not thinking of it muting one or the other. I'm thinking of it fretting an imaginary string in between the 2 strings. And then that gives me a very nice muting technique, so then I can anyway, you get the idea. Okay, at the end of the first verse, we're going to do the same shape, but to a G, which actually makes it a G6 chord. What happens next? I dare you. Oh, I'm singing very bad now, but you get that. What happens next? I dare you. Then chorus, we drop down to that E5. Yeah, you do. Dare you. So that B there is just before the E. Lift yourself up off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's pretty simple. In verse 2, we've got another part, which is that riff. So mute at the top and go, welcome to the fallout. So that's la da da da, la da da da, da da da. Tension is here. don't have to do the do, 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 but it sounds really nice. Listen. Tension is here. And between who you are. Go check out my chord collections in the key of E. I've got a bunch of chord collections, chords in the key of E and C sharp minor 1, 2, 3, and 4 is in the works. I'm busy making it, which goes over some of these techniques that I've showed you here in the demo. Okay, the outro is pretty simple. It's just E and A. I'm not gonna go over that too much now. Maybe redemption is stories to tell. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Salvation is here. Anyway, I love this song. Cheers, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.